Mr. Karim, you'll remember that yesterday I asked you, and I think Commissioner Baloyi also asked you questions along the same lines. I asked you as to why Mr. Matlala had not paid directly to Mr. Maumela. And I think you didn't really have an explanation for that. Am I correct?
No, I did, Counsel.
You did? All right. What was the explanation? I'm sorry.
No, I said he insisted. And I said to him on numerous occasions, you can do it yourself. You can pay this money.
Yes.
Why do you want me to pay this money? He said, look, you need to help me. You need to pay this money. I'm under pressure. I need to pay him this money. And that was the explanation that he gave me.
That's not really an explanation. That's just an insistence that you must do it instead of him. So it doesn't really explain why you and not him. So I guess that's why I was saying, and you didn't really have an explanation.
Yes.
Yes. Now, it seems to me that this gets complicated in the sense that Mr. Maumela, I'll paraphrase, of course, I will not use the exact words that you used. You said something like, Mr. Maumela said to you, this man had to pay him, and that you must pay him after you've been paid. Am I correct? Is my paraphrase correct?
No, I'm saying the arrangement was between them. And once Mr. Matlala...
I'm talking about, am I correct that there was communication between you and Mr. Maumela in relation to the payment? Am I correct?
But before that, him and Mr. Matlala were discussing the payment.
Commission is going to set the criminal process in motion. Criminal process in motion. The Commission will direct the relevant functionary, and as you anticipated it, Mr. Premhid, that functionary will be Dr. Vuguza sitting across there, who is the Commission Secretary, and for her to lay a criminal charge, not to make a recommendation, to lay a criminal charge against Mr. Karim.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Controversial Podcast. In today's video, we'll be talking about the controversial businessman Suleiman Karim. I'm talking about the genderpreneur from Northwest Province. Well, I don't believe this guy is a businessman. I just believe that he's involved in so many shady dealings. And I don't get it why the media is always calling him the businessman. That's my opinion though. And today he was supposed to testify at the Madlanga Commission. And guess what? He sent his lawyers, to go there and just argue for the sake of arguing. Because that lawyer, Premhid, that guy just likes arguing. Even if it does not make sense, he's just going to go there and argue non-stop, But I must say that the chairperson of that commission is so patient. That she has been very patient with Suleiman Karim and his lawyers. And today, the Madlanga Commission said, they'll be laying criminal charges against Suleiman Karim for failing to appear before the commission because he has been given so many chances. Remember, there were so many postponement applications and they were granted, and there was a time he said, no, I'm not feeling well, and we discovered that the guy was just roaming around in Cape Town thinking that nobody knows him in Cape Town. Basically, he lied at the Madlanga Commission because his cell phone records showed that he's been going in and out of hospital, and we've discovered that he was not in hospital, he was just in a clinic. So that's Karim for you. And maybe he realized that the evidence against him is too overwhelming and he's just not going to go there because it's quite obvious. He has shady dealings, he has shady dealings with Hangwane Maumela, the nephew of the current president. There are allegations that they're involved in money laundering, and he's been working with Vusimuzi Matlala. Vusimuzi Matlala got the controversial 360 million rand tender from the SAPS. So this guy is just up to no good. In March, Suleiman appeared at the Matlanga Commission, and the commission exposed that Matlala and Maumaila were working together. There's been financial records to prove that they were working together, and it is alleged that they're involved in money laundering. Karim told the commission that he funded Matlala's Medicare 24 company with 10 million rand and had a mining deal with Morgan Maumela. So according to him, Matlala approached him for financial help because he was having cash flow problems. Following his 360 million rand tender award in 2024, said he paid this guy 10 million rand, and when he wanted his money back, Matlala was actually evasive and only paid more than 1.7 million rand by mid-March in 2025. Again, Vusimuzi Matlala asked him to pay 750,000 rand, Maumela, and he was like, I refused. He eventually agreed to pay only 500,000 rand to a company that is called Lutaga Trading Enterprise. It was linked to Maumela's sister. After the payment was made, Maumela took control over the account. Apparently, he had paid the company over 42 million rand between December 2023 and November 2024 through his company, Siki Investment. That is Karim for you. He's been actually paying money to these companies that belong to Vusimuzi Matlala and Maumela. Apparently, Karim and Maumela were going to venture into a mining project. They agreed to raise about 55 million rand in capital, and Maumela raised 56 million rand and transferred that money to Karim, but later asked for a refund because he said no, he's having issues with SARS and he's losing about 1 million each and every month. So Karim told the commission that Maumela requested that the millions that he paid to Karim that must be paid to Maumela's trust lawyers just after hours after the money was deposited. So that was like a red flag. So they were suspecting money laundering, and things are just not looking good for Suleiman Karim. I think he's going to jail. He deserves that. They've been chowing taxpayers' money. It's about time they go to jail, and we shall see what's going to happen. Maybe those lawyers who are there at the Matlanga Commission are also going to, defend this guy. Share your views on this one. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you on the next episode.